And welcome back. We are continuing the celebration of the life and legacy of Karen, Karen Shane, and she was just a food and restaurant icon here in this community. We've got Apron Inc. president Gary Fox still with us here. Dallas is going to stand in and watch and see what Mark does, right?
Yeah.
Just hanging out. You get to just hang out in the kitchen for a change. This must be really, really nice. Chef Mark Ford, you're with Anoush, and you're going to be cooking up also one of the dishes that you are going to donate to this cause. But first of all, tell us what you loved and learned from Karen.
So Karen Shane was essentially like the mother of the Louisville restaurant industry. She knew everybody, she cared about everybody. Even when I was a 21-year-old pantry cook in a restaurant, she always made you feel appreciated for your contributions to the industry.
She saw you.
She saw you.
And I think there's a lot to be said for that these days.
She made connections to everybody, no matter who you were.
Oh, wonderful.
And she was very, very much a very important person to the industry. Yeah.
Well, tell me about the signature dish that you are going to donate to this event and why you think Karen would love it, or she probably did love it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I think the last time she was in the restaurant, this is something similar to what she had for dinner. We're going to do this on a much smaller scale for appetizer.
Tell us what you got
as an hors d'oeuvre. But we're going to do some braised short rib. We're going to do some potatoes here.
What is this dish again?
So we have sort of like a Moroccan-inspired beef short rib.
Oh, wow.
So we have our beef short rib. We add harissa paste, which is a little bit.
We're kicking it up this morning, aren't we? We're started with Dallas and it continues now.
We're getting spicy.
Hey, I'm here for it.
I love it.
I am here for it, absolutely. Did she like a lot of spicy foods? Is she partial to that, you think?
I don't know.
She loved
everything.
everything.
She just had a fond appreciation, for really
She was a foodie. When it comes down to like somebody that just loved food and beverage and everything that we did, she loved all of it.
Fond appreciation.
There was nothing she was afraid of.
Yeah.
Like she loved and appreciated everything that we did. And if she didn't like it, she probably wouldn't tell you. Because she still would have loved and appreciated that you were the hospitality aspect. That she would have been there to serve. She wanted to make everybody feel special. She wanted everybody to feel like they mattered, and even if she didn't like it, she'd let you think that she liked it, just because she wanted to support everybody.
So gracious. While Mark is cooking here, Gary, tell me why you think she would just love sitting around. I feel like she's going to kind of be there, right? I feel like her spirit is going to be watching over everybody at this event and enjoying the meals and listening to the stories and probably laughing along.
She's going to be there at every single moment because it's exactly the kind of event she loved.
Yeah.
She loved a bunch of people getting together, wine glasses in hand, beer glasses in hand, food in their hands, laughing, carrying on. I remember one time we were at a big tasting event, and she just took me by the arm and she said, "Come here, baby, we're going to have a great time." And we went to every single booth. And usually at the tasting events, I'll hop around.
Yeah.
We went to every single booth. She made sure she tasted every single wine, made sure she tasted every single food. I was so full, and she was just going on. She was a little slip of a thing, and she was just going on. So
it's always the people that are slips of things that can eat all that stuff. I don't understand.
I just
enjoy
like
it so much. I know. Chef, I noticed you added some peas here, and
we
what
have
else?
Peas and fava beans, a little bit of salt and pepper.
Yes.
We're doing a spring theme here. So for me, spring means the peas and the fava beans.
I think there's something about getting together over food and the stories that will roll out.
Absolutely.
Right? I love how, Dallas, you did the same thing.
Yeah.
Mark did the same thing. Remembering and recalling the last time somebody came in to have a meal. I think it just triggers our memories to talk and to celebrate.
Food's about memories, you know.
Yeah.
That's one of those things. It's one of those things that Karen knew, you know, and that's the beautiful thing. Like, she knew my cheeseburger. She would send me messages sometimes on Facebook about, hey, I want to come in and eat your cheeseburger tonight, you know. And I was like, come on, sit at the bar. We,
Yeah.
you know, you're always, I always got a spot for you, you know. Even if we're slammed, you're in. Yeah, and that's just kind of how it is in the industry, you know. You have that hospitality thing going on, and I think that's part of what made Karen special. I think, you know, is she was really into that. Like, she made it where everyone, like Mark said, everyone was welcome, everyone was included.
Mark is plating the food like a timer has gone off on Top Chef. Like, boom, he's going. Presentation is stunning, Chef. It really is.
15 seconds.
15 seconds left. All right. Take your hands off the stove. Off the stove. Don't you think that just makes people more nervous when the timer goes off?
Oh my God, I
has to
can't
be.
imagine what it must be like.
But just the presentation that he's putting into this
you
is
can do
phenomenal.
We're working hard.
Phenomenal. Oh, and what is the topping here?
So we have the peas and the fava beans, and then we're topping it with a bit of pea tendrils and some Moroccan spice
Oh, it
pickled
looks great.
carrots.
Good golly.
Pickled carrots. Yes. The pickled with the spice. That's what I'm
Yes.
feeling right there.
You got a little bit of fresh, a little bit of heat, super richness from
Yeah.
the short rib. This should end up being like a well-balanced dish
Oh,
for
it is.
springtime.
Love it. Chef Mark, Chef Dallas, Gary, thank you all so much for being here
Thank you
today.
so much.
Stick around after the show. You want to stick towards the end of the show? Well, I'll say
Sure.
goodbye and remind people once again, and I'll remind you right now, the celebration for Karen Shane event is next Monday, May 23rd. It's Savor above River House Restaurant. Stay with us.